how to travel. Oh yeah, how to travel cheap in Lamu. So hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we are in Lamu. We are currently sitting in a veranda. Cost of traveling in Kenya. You asked about how we book the flight. What's the cost of eating, like just generally how to come to Lamu. So we'll try our experiences so that you guys will know. Hi guys, I'm Kemunto and this is
I'm Miss Trudy.
Yeah, and we traveled to Lamu and we're going to tell you how. Where should we start? Okay.
So I am Miss Trudy. I traveled with Kemunto and today I'm on her channel. She's such an awesome person. Make sure you click the subscribe button. Also give this video a thumbs up if you like it and leave a comment,
Yeah.
Also don't forget to check my channel out.
Yeah.
And
the time we post this video already have posted all about Lamu, so you should be sure to check it out here. Okay. So first of all, booking flights. So how did we book our flights today?
First of all, it was crazy. We were not even supposed to come with the flight.
Yeah.
Honestly, we didn't even know how far Lamu was from Mombasa. We thought it was like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That is why you should always do your research, So apparently, it's like, is it 5 or 8 hours from Mombasa?
It's 8 hours from Mombasa.
Yeah, so we were like, no. We can't stay in a bus for that long. Like,
and it's really unsafe because you have to be escorted by police. There's this kichaka or a bush, you have to be escorted, and the buses only work from morning hours. There's no like afternoon buses, only morning. Yeah.
So we had booked the SGR, but you had to cancel it. Then they took 20% off each of our tickets, but it was okay.
It's okay.
Then we started looking for a flight, which was not an easy process. That's why you also have to research when you're doing a flight.
Yeah, you have to research, compare prices. Like there are 5 airlines coming to Lamu direct from Nairobi, but you have to search like for the good price that you are willing to pay. So
because there are some that are actually just too expensive.
We had
too expensive.
Yeah, and when you look online, like when you are searching like cheap flights in Nairobi to Lamu, you get like for $20, $500 and all those stuff. And you should email them, but the most convenient way I found it working is just taking their contacts and calling them. It's much easier and you get like better rates. So so how can you say like the flight cost from the calls we got until the cheapest price?
So it's crazy. The highest price was about, was it 40,000 or 45,000?
45,000.
45,000
to and fro for one person.
One person.
Oh, no, not one person, 2 of us. Just 2? No. Yeah, two.
I can't even remember clearly.
Yeah,
but it was 40, 45. Is it 45 or 40,000?
Yeah, 2 return
So we were like,
tickets.
Can we see if you can get a cheaper flight? Because that was a little bit outside our budget.
Yeah.
So we went searching. Then we found another, which was 36,000.
Yeah.
Then you were like, wait, if you've gotten this that is 36,000, maybe we can get one which is even cheaper. Than 36,000. So we still did our research online and stuff, and finally we did.
We called and then can you tell them how much we were able to book the flight. So we called Silver Airline. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Silver Airline. This video is just sponsored by
us. We sponsored ourselves.
Yeah, and Accommodation will tell you later who hosted our accommodation. So the price we paid like for the 2 of us, we paid 26,000 to and fro return tickets from Nairobi to Lamu. So that's like $130. No, not $130. That's $130 per person. Yeah,
which I think was a fair price.
Really a fair price. And then another tip to book like cheap flights, you have to book like when you're going there, just book like 2 weeks before.
The earlier you book the better, because we booked like
2 weeks.
Is it no like a week?
It was a week.
Yeah.
Because of the SDR thing.
Yeah.
We were set on going on the SDR. Yeah, so you should like book 2 to 1 month earlier. It's really good. It's much cheaper because we had you can get even for $100 to Nairobi from Lamu if you book really early. Yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about is accommodation. So we wanna thank like Ivor and his staff. They took care of us. He has an Airbnb listing. Like he has like 8 properties around Lamu and other properties in Malindi, Watamu and all that stuff. If you want to check his listing, just click on the bio, or I'll just pin it on the comment section because you guys don't check my description box and you always ask me questions that I've already talked about in my description box. So I'm gonna pin it on my comment, the listing, the Ivor Airbnb listing. They have like cheap, not cheap, like affordable prices. Yeah,
it's crazy. The service here is out of this world. Like you wouldn't even believe it. It is so good. You know, like people are amazing, and the rooms are clean, they are neat. Wow.
And we have like a view of the seafront. Our
Just
rooms
the
are at
best.
the sea points. We stayed in 2 places, 2 or 3. We stayed in 3 places. We stayed at Sultan Palace. Here right now it's Presley's Inn, and we stayed in Lamu Palace. All those videos about Airbnb room tours, they'll be up. Trudy will have hers, the Sultan Palace, and the which one? Lamu Palace. Also, I will have Petley's and Lamu
Palace.
because we both sleep at different rooms. Imagine our host is that nice.
Oh my God, this is like the best host ever. You know, like ever.
Yeah, true. The water there's sufficient water. I don't know why I always thought that Lamu has no water. What was I thinking? And the weather here is really nice.
Wow,
it's not like humid, it's like cool.
The heat is good kind
bearable.
of heat. Remember, that's the word. It's a bearable heat.
So what else did I want to talk about? Oh, and in case if you just want to book a bus because you want to like save and you want to see maybe the views from the road, just book with, let me see, just book with Tawakal buses. They are the best, and they are located in Bodeni in Mombasa. I don't think there's a bus from Nairobi straight to Lamu. You have to go Nairobi to Garissa, or then Lamu, or Nairobi, Mombasa, Lamu. So if you're in Mombasa, the buses are in Bodeni, Tawakal. That's a tip Mr. Ivor gave us. So always ask your host for things, because that way you won't be conned and you'll be much safer because they know the locals. Yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about is the transportation. Okay, so now you've reached like Manda Airport. To come from Manda Airport to Lamu Old Town, you have to ride a boat,
which was actually shocking.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why we thought that we'd be leaving the airport to here with a car, but apparently not, because they're islands.
But no, our host laughed at us.
Yeah, we told him, he just laughed
because I was messaging him, how do you get from Manda to your place? Will you come and pick us up, or what is the destination? So when we reached here, he was like laughing at us that Uber mentality.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. So our host again was so nice. He arranged us from being picked from the Manda Airport by boat, and it takes like 20 minutes from Manda Airport to main jetty. I don't know why I keep on saying Petty and it's jetty, main jetty. So we arrived like 20 minutes, and the place is so near. So how to get around Lamu when you're in Lamu Old Town? It's just by walking or donkeys. You'll see all those videos, already did it. What else? Oh, and if you want to go to Shela, you have to ride a speedboat. And this is where it gets tricky. We were almost conned. How much were we almost conned?
Like, they were telling us it's 3,000. When we were told we can actually go there for 100 shillings.
Yeah.
So this person didn't even multiply, didn't even triple.
Yeah.
Didn't even quadruple.
Yeah.
Like, imagine the gap. Hey, manze. But thank God we asked around and you were told that you can get there with only 100
We asked
shillings.
the staff at where we are staying.
Yeah, that's why you should always
so
ask.
always, like, if you want to take a private boat, it will cost you 500 Kenyan shillings.
Yeah.
But if you want to wait, you will be like around 5 in the boat, so you split it's 100 to Shella.
And this is very important. I'm telling you, when you go somewhere and you are new, the best thing you can do is ask your hosts for help. Because even me, when I went to Uganda, I was like conned. Once people realize you're not from the area, they want to take advantage of you, because anyway, you don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
and also, by the way, there's usually a price for tourists and locals.
yeah.
And them, as long as you seem not to be from the area, they assume you're a tourist.
Yeah.
So what do? They milk as much money as they can from you. But then if you go there, so I'm interrupting you.
No, don't continue.
But if you go there and you know the price,
like this was Zungu. This was
yeah.
Zungu.
Yesterday we met some white people and
the boat was telling him we are in Shella, so they wanted to go to Mengjeti. So the captain said 2,000 to Mengjeti. There was Zungu. They were 400, and they walk away.
And then they walked away.
And then they walk away. So the captain aliwabembeleza and they agreed.
They came back because they knew the price.
So the main thing is always bargain, not the original price, and then just bargain. Like it's not like when they say like 3,000,
you go
and
with
then
it.
just pay. No. Just say no. I have 5 of eating food in Lamu. So this all depends. Trudy has done like cost of living in Lamu. She'll upload it. I'll link it. We'll link it when she uploads, or I don't know. Yes. She has done like extensively, like even like if you want to cook or something like that, she's done it extensively. But when you want to eat in the restaurant, just eat in local restaurants. It's really cheap. The prices range from like biryani is $3, Swahili pizza is $1, and juices are few cents, coffee is few cents, and stuff like that. Also, we ate if you want like to eat something really nice, like I ate at Lamu Palace, the crispy soya chicken. It was really, really good. We'll do a review about that.
What?
Crispy soya chicken. Yeah. It was worth it. Hiyo kuku ilikuwa mingi, you know, like ilikuwa like half. It was well marinated, and it was only $9. I felt so full. I didn't even eat anything that day. Only that chicken that was so full. So another thing is, cost of taking a dao. I don't know why I've not been able to say that. Dao.
I think it's dao.
Dao, yeah. So dao,
if you are wrong, leave a comment. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know, kabisa. Daos are simply not cheap, kabisa. They're not cheap. Even decided to leave it out because we already spent a lot for booking the flight. So we decided to minus this. Yeah, but if you are a tourist or a Kenyan and you can afford it, I'll suggest you take a dao. It's another experience.
Yeah.
So the price for the dao is like 6,000 for 2 people, but always bargain, as I've told you, always bargain for the price. For the 6,000 you eat, they take you to the main manda, all those good stuff. I can't talk much about it because I haven't experienced the dao, unfortunately, but you never know.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Maybe next time. So in all, about traveling to Lamu, how much can you say you spent plus booking, eating, and accommodation?
You see, the best thing that happened, one of the best things that happened to us is that our host sponsored us
for the 2 nights.
He sponsored us, so we had to
a day. So the 2 times 3.
62, 60 was 31, 6, 7, 8, 9,
93. So for accommodation we paid $93. Okay, so the whole trip cost me, for booking the flights, it was acha niseme per person ama tuseme wawili per person, sisi wawili ndio kwa rahisi. So for booking the flights for the two of us, it was 26,000. That's $260 back to return ticket, back and forth. For the accommodation, it was for accommodation per person, 31 per person. So 93 plus 93.
93 plus 93, which is
186.
18 plus 6. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
24,000. 24. Then count to.
We will finish school a long time ago.
No, akili yetu iko pole. But they were
in Lamu, things are just slow. No stress, like enjoying life. So our mind is not working fast right now. So excuse us for that.
So for the accommodation is $186. That's like 18,600 Kenya shillings for the 3 nights, and for eating we spent like eating. By the way, eating here is so cheap compared to other touristic sites. Like when we went to Mombasa, eating was so much expensive, and the food here is fresh. Like it's when you order, it's made fresh,
especially fish.
Yeah, and the local street food is only available at evening.
Night,
and
yes.
Lamu town is active at night. Like right now, it's around 2 and people are like, I guess they are just indoors.
Yeah, but when the sun comes down, people go out.
At 5, everything is lively. It's really cool. Another thing I wanted to say is our country. Our country is not the cheapest money travel destination in the world. Splurge or not, Kenya is an incredible country that has a diverse range of activities, culture, and beautiful sights to offer all travelers. So your money will be well spent, even if you decide not to splurge or to splurge. It all depends on what you have. So
that is well said.
So wanasema aje? Welcome to Lamu.
Welcome to Lamu.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ndio itakuwa start. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Lamu. Lamu tamu. But then wanna your hashtag Lamu tamu. Okay, so guys, subscribe to Trudy's channel. Just pop it here. Oh, sawa. Okay, sawa. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Lamu. Lamu tamu.
Wait, I'm gonna subscribe.
Oh yes, okay, subscribe to Trudy's channel. Pop here in her face. I'll put it here. Pop, and a video, related video to this video here. And subscribe to me here. Bye.